Hey y'all, welcome back. So today we are doing just a basic simple silk press with a little bit of curl and of course a trim because I only promote healthy hair and my clients know that some stuff just got to go. So what y'all see me spray in her hair was the Design Essentials, what is it, like blowout something? I gotta look at the name of it. Everything is going to be linked below, but I cannot do a blowout, a silk press, or anything without that because it's like a primer. It literally gets the hair bone straight and you don't have to do too much work with the flat iron, and that is what protects your client's hair, protects your hair, whoever hair you're doing. It protects their hair from all that heat damage. And I know some people like to go in with the comb attachment, but I come from the blowout world, so I'm a round brush girl. And the key to a good blowout and a good blow dry is you have to keep that hair that's damp, that hair that's still wet. Put a processing cap over that hair to still keep it damp, because once that natural hair dries, all it'll do is frizz. It'll become an entire process just for you to get it straight. If you keep it wet, keep it damp, I'm telling you, it lessens the strain on your wrist, the tension, the pain on your client's scalp. It just makes it a lot better. And I'm just going in right now with my Conair Silverbird. Honey, I love her and she loves me equally. That's my favorite. Now we are getting to the good part. I know I can't sing. Stick to my day job. I know. Anyways, I'm about to go in and we're going to trim those ends. So this is a client that I've had for quite some time. And there was a time where I wasn't doing hair and she went to someone else to get her hair trimmed. Well, little backstory on this situation. Not only was the girl cutting her hair, but she was also thinning her hair with thinning shears. And I figured that out just by the density of her ponytail. One day I was doing her hair and I literally was like holding all of her hair in one hand. And I asked her, I was like, have you been getting your hair thinned? And she was like, no. I'm like, I'm telling you, the girl is thinning your hair. I don't know what happened, but sure enough, the stylist she was going to was thinning her hair. And also when she cut it, you see how even it is. Not only does she have like split ends and you can see that hole where I'm starting to cut at, but her hair was also uneven as well. So we made the decision that, well, she made the decision, because I'm all about comfort for my clients. She made the decision that she wanted to let it grow out a little bit first before getting this trim. And we're still going to go back in about another couple of weeks or so and cut all of those ends completely off and, you know, start anew, because split ends are not your friend, period. So now I'm just going in and I know we all see those Instagram videos where they just take those shears and they just go around and around. I am not that kind of girl. Yeah, no. On certain clients, certain situations, it literally depends on the kind of shape that the client's hair is really in. You see how on certain sides that I can just go straight across, but I'm just going to keep going side to side, making sure that that is even, because this perimeter around this is going to be my guide that I'm going to use. And you see in the middle where it's still, you can see the cape and all of that. We're going to go back in and cut that. And also, I know it may look like on the right side or whatever, that it may look like it's uneven or something like that. The way that I blow dried her hair is kind of curled up a little bit on the ends. But I promise you, that thing is straight, okay? Because I cross-check, double-check, triple-check my work always. It's just a hair school thing that I just never stop doing. You should always check your work, no matter what it is that you're doing. now we're going to go into just trying to go inside and clean up those ends as much as possible without giving her a bunch of layers. The higher you hold your hands, the more layers and the higher your layers will be. And we're not really necessarily going for a layered cut. That's not what we're going for. We're literally just trying to go in and clean up what we can. And two, her hair is really pretty healthy for the most part, so it's not even necessary for me to have to create layers just to get rid of the dead ends and the split ends. Her hair's in pretty decent shape. It's in really good shape, actually, to be honest with you, other than, you know, that back that we're working on cleaning up. But yeah, there's no need to take my hands higher, to hold my arms higher, anything like that, to clean layers and all of that stuff, because she doesn't see. You can literally see that all I'm doing is just cleaning up and making it even, and that's it. See, look, less than an inch is being cut off. And let me just say, honey, please, 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 y'all, excuse how crazy I look. This was a long day. I had a lot going on this day. I still work a full-time job, honey. I work a full-time job. I got my clients in the evenings and on the weekends. So I just had a lot going on this day. So just excuse my appearance, okay? Next time, you ain't gonna catch your girl slipping, all right? All right. I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. Now we are getting into the fun part. Didn't I say I was gonna stop singing? All right, I'm gonna stop singing for real. All right, so I am a person that is a stickler for the kitchen has to look like the rest of your head. So do your edges. Like, why do we miss the back of our head because the hair is short or broken off, or I don't know, but I don't like it, and I'm not a part of that team, okay? Anyways, I'm going in with my BaBylissPro Titanium. Y'all know I'm gonna link the names of all this stuff in the description. Okay. So I'm literally just curling the ends of her head. She does not like, this client right here, I love her. She really doesn't like a lot of curl in her hair, but she wants for it to move and have volume and not be bone straight either, you know. So we're just curling the ends just to give it a little bit more movement, a little bit more little body, a little more, you know. And literally going to curl the entire head. Now, I know that the camera is moving every which way. Y'all, I promise, I'm really going to get a hang of this whole recording this stuff and posting and getting consistent and all this stuff. I promise, we're going to figure it out, okay? We are going to work with it. Anybody who has any tips, any tricks, any suggestions on how to give you guys better visual content, let me know. Please, I am all ears. I'm open to everything. Leave all your comments down below. And, you know, we only can improve from here. Now, y'all can see that the sections that I'm taking, they are pretty big sections. And they are pretty big sections because of how thorough I blow dried her hair, right? So you see that I do a double press on the root and boom, that's it. And we going down to the ends. That's it. Literally, double press on the root, down to the ends. And I'm doing pretty big sections, and that's because of how thorough I did the blow dry. Your blow dry is where you really want to put the most work in. Honestly, if any other stylist tells you something different, then that must be their own way. But I'm telling you, over here at SR Beauty, baby, we do the work with the blow dryer so that we don't have to put too much heat on your hair when it comes to flat iron or curling or any other hot tool other than the blow dryer. All right, now let's talk about this little curl technique, okay? I really cannot talk you guys into explaining it without, I just don't know, okay? But we're going to try it right now. So what you want to do is, of course, part out your section. And then, depending on which way you want the hair to go, I always, when I'm on the right side, I curl and I turn my hand towards my left so that the curls are going away from the face. When I'm on the left side, I turn my hand towards my body, towards the right, so that the curls are going away from the face. You always want to curl the hair going away from the face because that's what gives you the most volume. Nobody likes their curls going forward like they've had a bad roller set from 78. I'm going to curl her entire head this way. Nothing fancy, just curling at the ends, and that's it. Now I am just spraying just a little bit of shine on there because, you know, we love us. Listen, I love just a little bit of shine, okay? And I'm going to old school, old fashioned wrap her hair, okay? And this is just so that we can break up some of those curls because those curls are pretty tight. That satin, that Babyliss flat iron, that curling iron, that flat iron, that thing will curl a tight curl, like a curling iron. So I'm just wrapping her hair just so that I can break up that curl, and I'm going to put her under the dryer just to cool it off a little bit, bring her hair down to room temperature and seal it at the same time, and she's gonna be good to go. Now that she is out of the dryer, I'm just going to unwrap her hair. We're going to comb it down with a wide tooth comb. Do not use a small tooth rat tail comb to do this. You're not going to really see all of your work, okay? And just like that, you see she still has her curl, she still has her body, she still has her volume at the ends. Oh, I wish I would have moved the camera down a little bit for you to really get a good look at it, but there we go. See that she still has curl at the ends, but it's not the tight curl that it originally was, and we just wanted to just loosen it up just a little bit. She actually does like water aerobics during the week, and when she came back 2 weeks later, her hair still held up with her doing water aerobics, and she wears a swim cap. And you would think that your hair wouldn't last after that, but the technique that I use, your silk press will be silking 2 weeks later. And now all I'm going to do is just comb it to her desired look. She doesn't really necessarily go with like a defined part. It's more so just combed in a certain kind of direction. But as you can see, her hair has shine, it has body, it has volume, and it's healthy. That's the important part, that it's healthy. That's pretty much it, you guys. We're just going to comb it until it's to her desired look. I know that she likes for her hair to be a certain kind of way, for it to lay a certain kind of way, but that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I will link everything down below. Stay tuned for the next video.